those. Good grief. So gotta find more Dalian keys. We'll keep that in mind. Alright. I think it's time for astronomy class. Guess we would have to wait till nighttime for this class, huh?
Revelio. Brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Oh, didn't notice this first time I was in here, but I was distracted.
Aloha Mora.
Don't mind me, I'm just breaking and entering. Hunter Green
as a trusted ally and
corduroy
friend.
robe. Oh my god, so much words. Why do I have to read? I don't want to read games anymore.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Oh.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Fellow Ravenclaw. Ooh.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements.
Oh, of course.
But my
Of
old
course.
model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
Lower decks.
Come find
What?
me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold?
Ravenclaw!
It's a dog, isn't it?
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
Wait. Where's the storage room?
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart.
Gareth Weasley.
Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Oh, here we go. Didn't notice this back here. Oh. Spin that. Spin that.
Confringo.
Confringo that.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for fun.
Owl.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
I mean, I'm all over
It's
the place.
not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Oh.
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
Finger! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Ooh. Oh.
Constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Haha.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Dude, and when I think this game could not get cooler, it just gets cooler!
I was right about the tables.
Whoa,
They
what's going
really
on with
are
your
gateways to
jacket
the far
there?
stars, just
That
as
is
the
a
book said.
lot
And
of
your
gas.
contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look
I will
forward
be
to
very
writing
tempted
them.
to play this game again afterwards, but be a
This is only
Slytherin
the
and be a jerk.
beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Nice.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
That might be the next story part. Yep. Okay. Let's do friend indeed. All right, well. God, there's 3 different quests in the 3 broomsticks. There's one here. Great Googa Mooga.
Revelio.
See, I don't know if we know how to do this yet. What is this? Level 3 lock. What level lock is this? Is this a level 3? Yep.
glad you came.
Wait, who am I supposed to talk to?
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I guess we'll travel there to get out of the city, and then we will go via Broom.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Would you mind helping a poor old witch?
You... Oh.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child.
Okay.
I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude.
Holy crap.
For your thoughtfulness.
It's a bunch of potions for just one invisibility potion.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, I heard something.
Who's that?
I will make
Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
We get them all?
Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio.
Dude, you don't, I mean...
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Wait, this is the way we're going. Okay.
Revelio.
Bag. Wait. Oh, this is a... Okay, time to keep moving. Time to keep moving. What is that?
Revelio.
What? Ooh.
Revelio.
So what? Is this a... I mean, this isn't a... I'm going to correctly trace the history of the Scotland's indigenous mazes. 15th century dark wizard known wood. Born Euron Wood on to the non-magical branch of the Wood family. Hunan was bushes and with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. Arnistaeus Black. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'll come back to that. Getting too distracted.
Revelio.
Have I never...
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Warning, Doug Bog a sighting. Be careful.
Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Okay. Money! I have come to raid your House. I mean, I guess I can read those if I wanted to, but...
Revelio.
Oh, it's daytime.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
There are so many side quests in this game.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem.
My
Has been for
Sirona.
as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you.
See, this
How
is the
wonderful.
benefit of...
The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate
I already gave you some.
Hope they know what they're doing.
Oh, here's the thing, but I think it's got to be nighttime.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
We will continue.
Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Oh, that's yummy.
Revelio.
sold some baby nifflers the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
Clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's. Better have a look around. See about the Hawk Clumps and the box of letters. Confringo! That's all the Hawk Clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio! Confringo! Lumos. Revelio.
Okay. Huh. Actually, we're Action Cheeto, so we have to take our school robes off.
Revelio.
I think I've already been up here. Okay. So that probably leads down. Oh boy.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Ooh, okay.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus!
Ah, crap, I tried to dodge.
Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Stupefy!
I forgot. Okay, can we move?
Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego!
And
Arresto Momentum! Descendo!
that didn't work.
Capulso! Confringo! Defender! Protego!
Oh, come on. I blocked too early, but still. Troll boogies. What is this? Dainty leaves.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Let's say I don't think this is the actual way, but maybe. Ooh, a chest.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hi, squirrels.
Revelio. Confringo.
There it is.
Revelio.
Man, these things are everywhere. I've been getting so many. I'm gonna have a butt ton of these things. What was nice, Mage? I'm sorry. I'm neglecting the chat today, and I apologize. What was nice was, were you talking about the cash I got here, or are you talking about like the troll fight? Again, I apologize. Hi, squirrel. Troll win. Ah, yes. Ooh. Arrive here. I have a troubling sense. Anyways. Okay. Wow. So this is all.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
God, they're everywhere.
I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
My Sirona. Boom, 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 boom.
Revelio.
Actually, I can just teleport. You know, using magic and stuff.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now, had by dark wizards he was.
Oh, right here.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes,
Oh, I have to go back
did.
and talk to Serona.
I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic.
Oh, no.
Saw him myself near some ruins with
Oh,
Rockwood's
no.
lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My
Fortnite?
instincts are that he's been
What is
held
this, Ancient Tim
captive
Gamer?
or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Okay.
Claire will be at her shop
Revelio.
if you'd like to speak with her.
It's okay, I'm just gonna raid your house. Don't mind me. Very RPG-ish. Walk into people's houses and just steal their stuff.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Revelio.
Where is... Is it down here? Where is this page
Revelio.
at? Yeah. Hey, I blew something up. Wow, those leaves are stopped. mean I can't enter while mounted? How do I get in there then? Can I do this? Hold on. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I can't. So, what? Yeah. Wait, what is this one? Oh, that's that one. Hold on. Let's go back to Hogsmeade. And turn in Friend Indeed.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay. Alright, so we already started another quest, so we're gonna go do that one.